Mm. Oh, okay. Sounds good, boys. If it does, let me know. I can join you, bud. Uh, hey, Gilded, how you doing, hon? Alrighty. So let's see if this sucker is gonna work. Now, apparently, Rad's supposed to be joining in on this as well. So let me just get two devices real quick. A little bit of fapping around. Ah, yeah.
How you doing? You ready to go?
Almost. Give me a second. Let me just set this up. Do this. We're gonna edit thumbnail. Go. I'll put it in a description later. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Live chat. Let's open that up. We'll minimize that. Oh, I feel that, hon. Mine just recently passed as well. So I just after the stream, I got to work out details with the life insurance policy. Figure out how much she's left me behind, or if hey, the government takes it all. You know. Alrighty. But anyways, oh yeah, I don't know if you tried this poise yet, but even with gravity on, you still slightly move forward. Oh, well, what do you know? My box is still there. Alright. And I'm probably going to mention this to Rad if he joins multiple times. A crouch button. Oh, there is one. Okay. Never mind. Okay, that's going to make picking up things so much easier. Alright. I guess he did listen to me. Alrighty. A little bit of fapping about. Let's just get this started and start our day of work. Hey there, guys. Shandy's Bounty here. Today we're taking a look at the Dust Crow. Now, what this is a space salvaging, zero gravity experience where you literally just are floating around in endless space collecting uh, products, or not products, but materials and leftover scrap yards and broken satellites. You're cutting solar panels off of them. You're unscrewing pieces to bring back home to your ship just to sell and make a profit. This is a single developer game. Right now it's on the MetaQuest store for $19.99. I know a little bit higher than my bracket that I normally do, but honestly, it's a very chill, peaceful game. And I've put in a little bit of time in here. I'd say about like maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. There is supposed to be co-op as well. Now, right now, it looks like it's offline. But I think that's soon to come. Alright, so there's the derelict satellite, debris cluster, asteroid station. So, let's go to the market. And you really want to be smart about where you go. Because, as you can see, prices rise and drop with the market. So, old munitions crate is going to be lowered. Equipment case electronics. Equipment case mechanical. Which is probably stuff that's going to be in the solar array, mainly. Data storage, mechanical parts, industrial supplies, scrap and junk, and mechanical parts. So an equipment case specimen, drift caps. Okay. So let's head to the asteroid station in this case. So you select it, confirm your nav target. Now the location is locked in. Oh, I'm ecstatic that you actually put the crouch function in there. I already bent my back so much at work. The last thing I want is to be bending over at home, too. Alright, so we're going to lock in and launch. Now, the music, it kind of reminds me of Minecraft. It's just that slow, nice, relaxing, Zen-style music. Oh. Okay, so this is what this was. Well, before we go anywhere, let's go ahead and open up our doors. So the whole game is definitely about controlling yourself in zero gravity. You know, you use your thrusters on your arms to counter thrust and balance out what you're doing. Okay. Now this was originally the starting level. But after that, I guess after you do the tutorial, you come back to it and it's generated differently. This is a great game if people are getting used to their VR legs and just kind of need something to kind of help with motion sickness, I think. Because it'll be that situation where you're kind of just forced to be in it. But it's not detrimental if you quit early. Which is nice, you know, it's... Come back here. Get in there. Yeah, you're good. Alrighty. Up we go. Now, there are light items, and as you can see, there's like just an immaculate amount of space to explore. You just kind of look around and see any of these debris fields, like things like that right there. I have a feeling there will be like either bolts or panels I can detach. Really not anything. Alright. And of course you have your guide here that shows you like how fast you're going at your current speed. Then also what direction your counters are going. The music also kind of reminds me in Medieval Dynasty. Like whenever you're underground in a cave or in a mine. Kind of has that same rhythm and feel to it. But I mean, God, just the detail of the planets and the atmosphere, it's just very visually stunning. This is done by a single developer. So, I mean, he's definitely done an excellent job. And good concept, honestly. The grab thing's a little delayed when you're racing towards it, but that makes sense. This is definitely a game that tries to go for the realism aspect, which is nothing negative to say about that, honestly. There are a few mechanics that do need a little bit of tweaking, but so far. Now, I did play the beta version of this, and I can definitely tell from that where it was then to where it is now, vast improvements. You would literally clip through that asteroid. Alright, let's get these solar panels. That looks like the only thing I can grab, really, from here. Right. I keep forgetting that. That's the most interesting way of having to grab your inventory. Is where you hold grip and trigger on the hand you want to, or on the hand where the tool is equipped. I don't know. I mean, it makes it easier to one-hand your tools, per se. But everybody is just so used to, oh, there's my item. Let me grab it from there. Like, even if that was just a setting, I would ask for an improvement on that. Yeah, and for some reason, like, you have to let go of the tool first in order to, come on now. Oh, where are you going? Nope, 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 no, 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 no. Get my headlamp on here. I don't know, I'd probably have my... Okay, why am I going backwards? What the... Yeah, and the arm rockets don't seem to work correctly when you're two-handed an item. Like, it's not going in a direction that I'm pointing. Like, in reality, I was going backwards when I was pointing this way. Like, come on now. But, I mean, it takes some getting used to. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just, it's another obstacle to come across, which there's nothing wrong with that. I do like how he added this splash to show you that you actually hit the code. Before it was just a vibration. Ah, beautiful. Access granted. And this is the only level that I see where you have to use this so far. Maybe, then again, I haven't gotten that far. I'm sure there's more. I would love something to be done with, like, these crates. Like, I mean, we're in 0G. There's no way that these crates would actually just be sitting here. Like, even large crates like this, I would love to see if you could actually just move those around, too. Huh, so we got medical rations. These are new items. I don't remember these in the beta. That's cool. I like that. Now, one issue I did have with the beta is that when you're caching things in, it has a damage stat. But there's really no way of knowing how damaged something is until you turn it in. So, case in point, you would basically spend your time coming in here, and everything you are selling is worth nothing because it's too damaged. Now, don't get me wrong, that gives like the job aspect, but there's a lot of stuff you can't help. Like, for instance, it's floating in midair. You go back into your base, the gravity turns on, and all of a sudden you hear the So, I mean, that's if I'm just being picky. I probably am. I mean, again, the game is amazing, especially in a realism aspect. Like, there's really not many zero-G gravity games. So to see this as it is still a valiant effort and does not really... What am I trying to say here? Like, it's definitely a good game. It's a really nice, relaxing game that credit is deserved where credit is due, basically. I hope that doesn't sound negative. I'm not trying to be. There's really nothing. Story of my life. I say one thing in my head, and as soon as it comes out of my mouth, it's bleh. Alright. I think that'll do her. Let's see how much this medical supplies are worth. I don't think I saw medical supplies on, like, and just like something as simple as a heads-up display showing you like what you're looking at, and it'll give you like little specs about it, like what the item is called, and like maybe a percentage of how damaged it is. Because it really seems to be like that damage aspect is a huge factor. Because that can determine like whether you actually did a decent salvage or you just completely wasted your time. Alrighty. I think it would be. Ambient space audio, that's right. Yeah. On the next update. Oh, okay. Wait, boys, what's going to be on the next update? Yeah, babe, I would like you to give this a try. It'd be great to get you your sea legs on in VR. And then you'd be able to handle like even more intense items. Or more intense games in that case. Like and a lot of games, even if they're like if you start feeling nauseous, there's a lot of settings that you can do that make it easier. Yeah, my wife's not really a VR veteran, but she's starting to kind of come into it. So, like, if you go into system settings, there's your comfort level. You got snap turn, smooth turn. You can swap your thumbsticks for those that are left-handed. Just kind of weird, I mean, you want to probably avoid this one, babe. Enable 0G full rotation. I'll give you a little taste of what that is. So, heading straight, and then all of a sudden, or wait, how does it do it? Is it that way? No. So 0G full rotation, huh? So wait, it's supposed to be where like you're able to go upside down. Oh, I get it, boys. You were talking about the multiplayer. That's right. How does the zero... Oh, that's how. Okay, there it is. Whee! Okay. Oh, so you use your left thumbstick to flip around. I need Queen playing in the background, honestly. And hey, 2 points. All right. Oh, where'd the other box go? There it is. Whee! Oh, that's even getting a little more nauseous for me. Oh, these are being sold down. Now hold. Let's see how much actually. Okay, 8 experience, and I still got $85 for it. That's still not bad. It's the pieces that are like where the damage is 100% and you literally get nothing for it is what makes it difficult. All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn that off. I like it. I can just only handle so much of it. That's gonna take some getting used to. And it's games like these that I really like, especially for beginner VR players, or people that are. It's kind of like negating a fear factor in this case, where you're doing what you need to. You're exposing yourself to the things that you're afraid of to negate a fear factor. In this case, you're exposing yourself to things that make you sick, to the point where you start building a resilience to it. For me, what started my VR legs was the game Resist, and that was pretty much a open world, like Spider-Man with guns. So it was a swinging mechanic. Oh God, I'm going into the cargo here. No, 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 no. I've seen what the TSA does. No, thank you. All right. Now, okay. There's got to be a way to efficiently. Okay, that seems to work a little better. Yeah, so if you kind of. There we go. Alright. Worst case scenario. You know what? Let's get gravity on. Now that there's a crouch button, I'm not having to bend over all the time, so let's get gravity back on. That'll be easier. Remember, work smarter, not harder. Ugh. Oh, there we are. Alright. There we go. Oh, nice. And these are actually increased. Oh, now I'm regretting not getting any more solar panels. See, it's things like that. When I looked at the market, it didn't say anything about solar panels being increased. You know, just to have that stat when you actually like look at it in your visor would be great. Oh, by the way, I don't know if anyone recognizes that sound when you deposit things. I remember it from Cosmo Dread. Nice little homage there. So it makes sense. One space game to another. Yeah, I figured. It takes practice. Thank you all to those of you tuning in. I appreciate the views. Hate to sound like a content creator, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Um, just a humble video DJ. Although CapCut has been not really working properly, so I have not been able to do the DJ aspect of it. I gotta look into getting an editing computer, even just something basic. Just start saving up for it. Probably after the Steve frame. Gotta still save up for that. God. Yeah. Considering how long it took just to get a Quest 3S. My God. Alrighty. Oh, wow. Alright, paid $8. Okay. So that was a lot of negatives, but at least it wasn't negatives to where I'm earning nothing. See, I appreciate that. 12 XP remaining till my cruiser levels up. So yeah, and then once we level up, we go to the next tier, which on that tier, I will have 6 speed, brake 13, so a stronger brake. And this shows you like your stats of how like how many mph or miles per second you're actually like slowing down, handling. So you got your thrust, your brake, your speed, your brake, and handling. Oh wow, that's actually very significant of a difference. Alright. Alright. So, in order to get that, I need to reach rank 1.4. So, basically, all the way up here. Well, good news. The XP requirements are not that bad. So, data drive recovery, which that's probably going to be in the survey platform. So, let's try there. Alright, let's see how much the market... Okay, market has stayed. A countdown of when the market would change would be nice as well. Kind of like in Dungeons of Eternity, where they have a timer countdown of what is it called? When dungeons will change. Alright. You know what? I got enough for a box. Let's buy a box. So we need the survey platform. That has everything in there. Plus, I think one of it, yep, bolt extractions. So that means I gotta remove 5 bolts with this tool. Data drive recovery. That I have not seen before. That was not in the beta. That's a new item. So I gotta experiment and find out what that looks like. Alright. Where's my box? My box should be here, right? Where's my box? What the? Oh, there it is. Yeah, you missed your target. Alright. Yay. I've got a box for dirt. I got a box for dirt. Alrighty. Eh, eh, eh. You know what? If we take off with those open, I'm sure it'll be just fine. Alrighty. Now, to get some energy in me real quick. Wow. Wonderful. I got this toaster on my face, and it's so hot, the moment that I pulled a drink from the fridge, it's already warm. My God. Anywho. Alright, let's grab my box. I want my box. Alright. Get that open. Alrighty. Now here's more of the immaculate spaces here. Wow. Yeah, no, he's really redone this well. My God, look at this. This looks beautiful. Now, from the looks of that, I'm thinking that this is kind of the way that you tell if it's damaged or not. Because if you see, like, the spotting and everything like that, or that just may be lighting. Yeah, it looks like that's just lighting. So let's explore this satellite real quick and just see if there is something. So yeah, Ripper, if you happen to tune in, bud, since he now has that crouch mechanic, I think you'd have an easy time with it. I think this would be a good one for you, bud. Now, are these interactive bolts or not? Well, one way to find out. Nope, they are not. Alrighty. No, my box! Give me my crap. Alright. So it looks like over here it's just solar panels. Because I'm not seeing anything else. I mean, that hatch at the far end looks like it's supposed to open. I could be wrong. Yep. Alright, so let's go put my box back. We'll put the box back. We'll open up the hatch doors and get these panels in here. Perfect. So as you can see, it's fairly easy to get control. We're not going to Wile E. Coyote this. Gentle about it. And it should be just Perfect. Alright, that'll grab there. Perfect. Oi. Okay. Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to get down here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Perfect. Oh. Mm-hmm. There we is. Alright. Uh-huh. Mm. Wait a minute. What if that thing over there requires a code? I was just saying, like, there's only been one place that I've seen to use the decoder. What if that's the case? What if I'm supposed to use that there? No, I guess not. That's what I would have thought it was. But no, of course not. Just my luck, right? Ugh. Well, if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck at all, right? Oh, whoa, whoa, now, come on. There we go. Alright. This way, this way. Da 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 da. Oh. Get on there. Alrighty. Okay. So we gotta be careful about this, because otherwise, everything's just gonna go flying everywhere. You know? Easy. Oh! I'm gonna slowly take you. Yes. Oh, no. Get in there. Thank you. Thank God for that brake button. Honestly. Huh. Alright, here we go. Oh, I just clipped through the ship. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. Good. No, why are you going up when I'm pushing forward? Oh, no, 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 no. Come on now. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Little bits at a time. Little bits. Little. More about precision than speed. Alright, there we go. That's the thing. This is a game that's mainly about precision. You gotta be accurate with your thrust. You gotta make sure your hands are facing the correct way. Otherwise, you can just go flying off in the direction you don't want. Oh, no, 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 no! That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. I got too cocky. Alright. No, 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 no! Get in there. Come on, go. I gotta get your brothers. Alright, come here. No, why are you going up? Oh boy. No. There we go. Alright, perfect. Okay. Next. Okay, I think I get it now, because it seems to be reacting to where your wrists are pointing, not necessarily where the rockets are. Okay, that makes... Well, I mean, it doesn't quite make sense, but at least now I know how it's working. Yep, it's exactly that. It's where your wrists are. Now I can get more control. There we go. See? Yeah. Just wibbly wobbly. There we go. Into there. Go in. Yep, that's right. Told you. Don't you sass me. Now I got Queen repeating in my head. Alrighty. In we go. Aye. No, you go over there. You. Why you not get along with your brothers, huh? Come on. There we go. Oh, I'm just thinking of all the amounts that I'm going to have to load back. That's a lot of panels. And I don't think there's a box big enough to be able to, like, load them all up in one box. Okay. And then we're gonna go back. No, 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 fuck all, no. Jesus, get back. No, no, not that. Okay, let it go. There's plenty more where that came from. Bye. All right. All right. Get in there. Thank you. All right. Now, if you do happen to get something that, let's say, is so damaged that you cannot gain any profit from it, there is still a way to do so. Alrighty. So, oh, you kidding me? Did I knock those out too? Jeez. thought that was all the people. I guess not. Alright. Which I will show when we get... You know what? I think that's good. That's gonna be... I mean, panels are being, like, sold for, like, what, $250 each? That's gonna be a good amount. And right now they're actually on the positive end. So, which is great. Which also means that if they're damaged, I'll still get, like, a decent amount. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh. Ah! Physics! Physics! You, get down. Look at that trunk. You could fit like 5 bodies in that trunk. Bodies were easier to fit. They could bend. Alright. Either that or you just never bury them in one piece. So. Mama taught me well. That always rattles my nerves a little bit every time I hear that clunk, 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 clunk. Like gravity, gravity. No. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Yep, so 237, 24 experience. I've already leveled up, which is awesome. Yeah, 1.2 now. So, tier 2. What? Oh, that's not... Oh, to get tier 2, I need to clear 1.3. So, that gives me... Oh, cool. Oh, okay, 4,500. So yeah, I have your mission goals as well. Alright, so like I was saying, we can afford to lose one. Why not? So, if you happen to have something, let's say it rings up where you're not getting anything for it. Well, that's okay. That's what this little beauty is for. Alright, come on. Wow, that's a lot of... Okay, well that actually worked out quite nicely, actually. But anyways, so what you can do with these is literally throw them in the smelter or the... Oh, there's all my ingots. And then they turn into ingots. Which ingots, I think they sell for like 10 each. Or 9, they're just like down there for right now. See, I would love a timer for like what the cleanup cycles are. Because I have no idea when the next cleanup cycle is. But oh my god, that's a lot for that. Which, you can also use this in your... in the idea that... Now, you just gotta make sure you're careful with how you move, otherwise they just explode all over the place. Kinda like that, but much worse. Yeah, I tried putting the scrap box literally like right here, and they all fell in there quite nicely. Let me see if I can actually force it to happen. Well, so basically I was back here, I tried to grab it, and yep, there they go. It just exploded all over the place. Yeah, after, and this was like about like 30 to 50 pieces that I had already spent a lot of time in zero gravity, clipping through the floor, grabbing two at a time, throwing them in the pizza oven. That was very wasteful, time consuming on that. But now there's how you fix that aspect. If you do want to do this idea, put the scrap box on the floor instead of on this shelf here. Because clearly, and then what you can do now is just take your scrap, place ingots, or don't be an ingot, come on. Okay, well, yeah, so, yeah, still little bugs to work out on that. Beautiful. Perfect. Nice. And those always give you 1 XP. So, if you need to just, like, quickly grind a little bit left, it's a good, easy way to just, like, mass produce. But, I mean, of course, if you're getting more out of the actual product, of course you want to do it that way. Now, I'm wondering if, like, this wipe or sweep happens, is that going to take out my box, too? Luckily, those boxes are only $2.50, so literally 1 panel. But the panels are such a pain in the ass to move. Oh, now come on, please. For fuck's sake. Alright. There we go. Jesus. You know what? We're just gonna... Yeet! Alright, all else fails, just hook it. Alright, there we go. Hood! Alright. You. Come here. Go on. And... Yay! Why am I getting flashbacks to Innkeeper? Although the bodies, I would have to say, were more easy to fling. So... Get off. Get off! Oh my god, really? Here. There. Holy shit. You know what? Let's make this light work. Literally. You know what? I think the gravity on was easier. Alright. Yep. Nope. Come on. Come on. Make sure that my wrists are facing the right way, even though it doesn't look like it. That's the thing. I'm pointing my wrist forward, but it looks like I'm pointing to the side. So. Oh, for God's sakes. Yep, let's get the gravity going. Wait. Ay, come on. I loathe these solar panels. Oh my God, just... There. Jesus. Fuck. Can we slow down the conveyor belt a little bit? Because that's what keeps messing it up. Or at least have that as a setting. Like have a dial on the side that you can lower the speed of it or increase the speed for those who have a handle on it, you know? See, I would love it if, like, your market information was just, like, fed into your helmet. When you see, like, if I were to look at the solar panel, it would show me exactly what it shows when you cash it in. But I do see, I don't know if damage is actually a thing on that. I think it's just, like, random, like, oh, you may find it damaged, you may not. Or does the damage happen when you're carrying it around? Like with me chucking them all out there. Did that cause damage? Clearly not, because it's still at 100% as in a positive. Yeah, because otherwise, if it was 100% condition, being negative, which would show up red, I'd get paid nothing for it. And then that's when I would use the shredder. Alright, see ya, boys. Yeah, well, boys, last community service I actually had to do was working for a graveyard. Legit. Had to dig up a body and everything. It was pretty cool. We still saw glasses on the skull. Yeah. Nothing like crawling in 6 feet under in a hazmat suit during like 90-degree weather. So, yeah. Alrighty. Alright, 1.4. We got tier 2. Nice. So what's the change? Handling's a lot better, apparently. Nice. And then we got this contract complete. Nice. So that gave me 250 XP and 250 credits. Nice. Bolt retrieval. And then data drive recovery. I still have not encountered a data drive. So let's try the solar array. Completing your quota earns you a shift bonus. What? So what's my quota? That's that contract. Oh, this is my daily quota. Here we go. Oh, nice. Metal ingots, bearings, linear actuator, tritial coil, damage pane, heavy, light, and medium. Nice. So apparently we've got 3 days. Oh no, 3 hours 56 minutes in order to complete our quota. Alrighty. Alrighty. Ooh. Ooh. Now we in deep space. Okay. Please don't tell me more panels. More panels. Oh, there's a box. There's a box. Sweet. I like boxes. Boxes are nice. I am done with panels for right now. Oh, what the heck is this? See, I would love to know what this is. I have no idea. And then I think this is a medical box. Yep, medkit. Oh, I forgot to open my doors. Damn it. Well, that's alright. We'll look around here. We're just kind of surveying. We're gonna place you in there and you in there. Alright. Get up there. Alrighty. Oh, I think those are ingots. Oh, yeah, it's a whole thing of ingots. Interesting. So, apparently, you can get them out here as well. You don't have to sacrifice items to make a... Yeah. And he banks it in. There we go. Alrighty. Next. Something else here. Not sure what, but yeah, something. Another thing of ingots, it looks like. Downfall is, ingots are negative right now. I mean, I still get 8 for each. So, depending on how many are in here, what is there? 4, so 4 times 4 is 16. I think my math is right on that. No, 4 by 4. Yeah, 4 by 4. That should be 16. But if they're 8 each, so 16 times 8. Oh. Are these torchable or are they unscrewable? Neither. That's always scary that you have to let go of it first. I don't want more panels. No. I mean, yes, they give you good experience and good money, but I don't want panels. Oh, those things are a pain. That's it. Looking around. Yeah, I'm not seeing any, like, debris or satellites or anything like that. You know what? You're not limited and they are procedurally generated. So you go to the same place, it's not going to be the same location. You know what? Oh, now I'm out of the ship. God damn it. Come here. There. What? Hey, no. No, let me in. Okay, open up. And then just push the door open. Just push the door open. Can I just fly into the cockpit? I cannot. What if I come in through the bottom? Will it clip in? Oh, wait, I think I see a possibility. Haha! Yeah. Yeah, Deb, you might want to look into that. Alrighty. But hey, at least there's a trick to get in. Alrighty. Go back. Let's see what these are. How much they can earn me. Probably not much, but only because the ingots were negative. So. Oh, negative 30, but still paid 70. That's not bad. How much XP? 7 XP for that. These are really negative, so I think I get like $8 for this. Yeah. Oh no, 81. That's right, it was $8 for the individual ingots. Alright, well, ship breaching. Let's see if I can. Oh, hey, decoder pick and a Geiger counter. Well, that's kind of a derelict satellite. Well, wait. Yeah, the solar array says that there's data storage and mechanical parts. Maybe with those other, yeah, decoder pick, Geiger counter. Use to detect radiation emission from items. Okay. What about utility? Ooh, an RC crate. Oh, RC lid. Okay. All right. Now we're getting into more tools and more things. I already had the decoder, so okay. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, so when attaching tools, make sure you drop it a little higher than where you want it. Lock interface. How does this? And then you got the radiation container lid, which is kind of important. Beautiful. Now, I've encountered multiple radiation items, so I'm going to get 2 of those containers. Huh. Okay, fine. Wait. I wonder, can I? Oh, I can. Okay. No! Get in there. There we go. Close enough. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do here. See if there's anything different now. Oh yeah, definitely in a different location. A lot more vastness. That's glowing a weird color. I'm gonna go get my Geiger counter. I don't want to get halfway there and my nuts fall off. Alright. Not like they got any use anyways. Not after that one dentist appointment. Alright, Alright, where was that weird looking rock? Okay, there's a debris cluster there. Debris cluster up there. Ah, there it is. I definitely feel a lot more control. I would think they would make this pretty rock and have something around here. Oh, whoa, what's this? Oh, there we go. There's some parts here. I can transport. Nice. Little hole debris. There we are. If I remember right, this is the medium, this is the small. We need a couple of each. Oh. Ooh. So your work's been killing me as is. I've been busier than a cucumber in a women's prison. Ugh. And I'm telling you, it's easier to explain like which parts of my body don't hurt. I'm getting old. Kidding? Wait, what's this? Oh, that's yeah, one of these ones. This is not ADHD friendly, that's for sure. You see something shiny, you're like, oh, what's that? Yeah, I noticed that like the little thrust kind of propel you faster rather than holding it continuously. At least that's what it seems like. I don't know if that's legit, but you can definitely be more accurate with what's there by doing so. Get back there. Get back here. Got off at midnight, couldn't go to sleep until like 4 or 5 a.m. So I'm a little exhausted. Alright, come on. Up. Just go straight up, please. There we are. Up. In we go. In we go. Nice. Beautiful thing about space. If you can get it down, you can literally just wing something forward and hopefully if you aim right, it'll go right in. Alright. So we know what's all over there. Or down there, or whatever it was. I'm not seeing anything I need to try and open. So, let's see. Let's see what's over here. Okay, here we go. Now we got some energy components. Perfect. Really large AA, basically. See, things like this would be... Now, one thing I want to try is, like, with that radiation container, can the lid pop right back off? I think it should be able to, because that's how you're supposed to deposit the energy cores. Like, honestly, I hopped on this about, like, 2 days ago, and already there's a lot of changes. So the dev is definitely diligently working on this game. I would like some kind of a danger aspect, like whether that be limited oxygen or you have the possibility of like getting pulled by gravity, or black holes will like spawn somewhere. But other than that, this is just like a nice chill game. It's definitely an exploration and salvage game. Ah, well, you know what? Actually, if I can just leave that here, I can go get my scrap box and I can fill the box with some of these items. Makes it easier to transport multiple pieces at once. Hopefully. That's the theory. I have not tried a scrap box in zero gravity yet. So figuring out that mechanic's going to be fun. And yes, now that that crouch button is a thing, seated play is definitely available. In fact, that's what I'm going to be doing. My legs are starting to get tired. So. Sorry, my voice is a little muffled. I do have a fan like blowing right across me, so that may mess up the mic a bit. Yeah. Yeah, summer in California has been hot and wet, which is great if you're with a lady, but not when you're in the jungle. You know? Oi. Oh, I was like, why is this box not working? It should work. And I can do that. No, 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 no. Easy now. Right, there we go. There we are. Easy. Perfect. Now, will I be able to? No, I won't. Alright. Oh, that made my work so much easier. Right there. Alright. I think that's good. Yeah. I'll make sure I can go and try and get like as many pieces as possible. Try to make sure to clear the entire area. But after a while, the areas do get a little stale. I mean, no disrespect to the dev, but there's nothing really going on around here. It's literally a still painting, basically, just completely surrounding you. But you know, for something to just veg out on and just reach that Zen mode, it's perfect for that. Later on this week, I'm going to be looking at a game called Bamboo Forest or something like that. Apparently, it's supposed to be like a Chinese horror game. So it's based on like Chinese lore. Whoa, what the? What happened there? Excuse you, I didn't tell you. Come here. Let's make sure to completely stop and then put it in there. Or bamboo grove, I think it's called. Looks intriguing. Apparently, it's in beta access right now, and the only way that anybody even got it but it was a free copy of the game for the first 50 people. A friend of mine, Mel, actually sent it to me, and I was just lucky enough to become one of the first 50 people. It's a very intriguing. It's they do horror right from what I've seen, but I think there is one mechanic that is just like making it where I'm completely stuck, and it's like they're sneaking a mechanic. Like I don't step on anything, and somehow there's some kind of crack. I try going a different route, nothing. I'm gonna leave this in here so that way get off my hand. Why is it on my hand? Get that over there. Get that over there. Perfect. And we will go ahead and do this. Perfect. Get back in. Lock in and launch. I'm not sure on that one, Wyatt. By the way, welcome to the stream. I believe so, because I believe it bases on your tiers. So the higher tiers, the more areas get unlocked. Or it's either that or the developers still working on new areas. Alrighty, there we go. Let's get this. Let's. Really? Let's get this stuff in there first. Alright, so let's see how much this one's worth. There we go. 52, not bad. That is the damage plane fight. Okay. Which I know that's part of my. Yeah, I need more of those, which I think I have. Let's see, comfort real quick. Oh, disable crunch, enable crunch. Oh, crunch death. Arm stretch all the way, please. So in a way, there is a seated mode. In a way, there's not. It's just like fully customizable, which I like that. So hey, hopefully Ripper will see this and something that he can definitely do for sure. I think he'd enjoy it. It's not as chaotic as most games, but it definitely has like subtle charm. Yeah, just on rockets alone with gravity, I'm still going 10 miles per second. Or 0.10 miles per second. Alrighty. Get these little joint attachments here. All in there. Yay. Now let's just hope that when I grab it, it's not going to just explode on me. Nice and gentle. Oh, son of a... Like that. Alright. Well, I mean, not as bad as it could have been. But... still gotta move something twice, which I hate. I've done a lot of moving jobs in my day, so I hate the idea of moving something twice. God damn it. Fine, you can stay down there then. Oh my god, really? It was... You son of a bitch. Get it on the stair, which is not good because apparently the stair is slanted. No! Come on! Oh, for flying fuck's sake! Jesus. No, no, let it go, give me it. There's like these invisible ghosts that just keep pulling it away from you. Brad? Jeez. More work than was work. I mean, the scrap box is great if it works. Oh my fucking god. Part of the reason why I rage quit half the time. You know what, it's just 2 wrongs I can turn. It's an extra trip, but no one. Linear actuator. Yeah, definitely that whole box thing has got to be the main focus of the next update. Honestly, multiplayer would be great, but I can guarantee in multiplayer that glitch is going to be 20 times worse. need XP remaining for the next level. Yeah, because this is brand new. This switch was not there before. Maybe it's my crouch deck. Nice. So I need radio coil. Alrighty. And so well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Shanty's Bounty on running through Dust Crow, the space salvage exploration style game. $19.99 on the MetaQuest store. I'll see you next time.